I just think it like looks cool when I do that. It's neat. After my surgery 10 years ago, this side of my face, which it still does a little bit, I mean, you can tell when I talk, but this side of my face had, as if it was like Bell's palsy. So I pretty much talked like this, this side just didn't move. There wasn't any movement for probably, I don't know, a year and a half before it was really normal, or at least what it is now. So there's a reasonable amount of desire to not have a surgery because there's a good chance that they can sever the nerve that runs my face. So that's one of the big pushes, I think, that I continue on this Gerson therapy. So today would be day 28, going into day 29. The unique things from today are, one, I got a lot of steps, 15,000 steps, which is way more than normal right now. And that's abnormal also because there was 100-degree heat today. And so I had a lot that I needed to accomplish. Now, normally, if you're listening to somebody who's going through a Gerson therapy, they're like, rest all the time, eat, sleep, and drink, do everything that you can to heal. At the moment, I'm not that sick and I don't have that luxury, right? I have other things I need to do. So I push pretty hard sometimes. I think I resulted with the migraine is because of the potassium compound solution yesterday. Today, I was doing really good. And the day was going well until I took a proper amount of potassium compound in my juices. And then for some time in the afternoon, probably around, 9,000 steps in, it was very hot. So, I would be stressed anyway. And I'm not eating the way that I would normally. So I think to some degree, the fats in the animal proteins can fuel you a little differently than the plant proteins can. Also, I guess, honestly, I really didn't eat any baked potatoes today, I blew that part of it. I ate some in the soup, but not much now that I think about it. So that could have been part of it too. But just to recap, what happened? Well, a couple of times I got up, this is yesterday and today, I got up and my whole world just kind of blacked out. Boop, black, and then it comes back. And so I need, when that happens, I slow down, I grab onto something and I close my eyes and I just wait. Because it will come back. It's just a blood pressure thing. Like I got up before my blood pressure really caught up with me. As a result, I blacked out. Now I'm thankful from racing and exercise and, sometimes pushing so hard that I'd have that happen. So you know what to expect, you know what's happening. You're like, just stand still for a little bit, give it some time, take a deep breath, everything comes back. But after that happened, I took less of the potassium compound in the solution and never really came up again. So that's an interesting thing. I really got to write these things down. So maybe I got a plan. I'm going to try and make that happen so it's visible. So it's like, here we are, day 29. This is what happened. This is, these are your events. And that way, maybe it makes more sense if you can read it. Because I would like to read it. Like, I don't always want to go back and look at these videos. I'm thankful for they're here because you can see the evidence of the tumor. Now, honestly, I think it feels more, it feels smaller. And I can actually, you can't see it because I can't get a hold of it very well. But if I push right, I can actually get my fingers underneath it, it's lifting off, as if it's not attached the way it was before. And it's very fluid. You can see it just moves around so much. It seems like the more that time goes on, the more it moves. It's more free inside for some reason. I don't know. If anybody knows why that is, I'd like to know. I'd be glad to understand that. But I'm just going to continue on doing what I'm doing, and then hopefully in October I get the MRI and we can see what's actually occurred over the course of time. So I'm trying to get better about all my juicing, trying to get better about resting more, which is why this is much earlier than it was ever. So I'm just going to get up early. I'm kind of doing a time shift. I'm going to go to bed earlier and I'm going to get up earlier, time shift a little bit, and then hopefully that allows my body to do its natural recovery throughout the night, like trying to get between that 10 p.m. and like 6 a.m. I'm going to get up earlier because I've got to get the juice together and get everything ready, but that's the shift I'm trying to do. So hopefully that works. I'll give you an update tomorrow, and I think that is all. It was 100 degrees today. It was just a hot day. So I'm not too worried about all the little incidents. It's pretty cool actually. I definitely slept better. I got more deep sleep than I maybe ever have. Like normally I hover around that 9% in deep sleep, at least according to Fitbit, for however accurate they are. But last night I was at 19%, and I felt good all day because of it. So that was pretty fun. Yeah. So I got my new soup made, so I'm set for a couple days. We got the new fridge. We got at least 2 days worth of carrots and apples and greens to make the juices. So that should relieve some of the time throughout the week, and then hopefully I can get to bed earlier. So that's my hope and prayer. So I'm going to leave it at that, and Lord willing, I'll talk to you tomorrow.